Minister is saying it to President Trump's face. Canada is not for sale. You've got the two leaders together for the first time ever today, with the topic, of course, trade. Those tariffs. What happens from here? But one of the big questions has turned to one of the president's pet projects, you could call it. His push to make Canada the 51st state, despite Canada's clear objections.
You have said that Canada should become the 51st state. Were you joking?
No. Well, I still believe that.
There are some places that are never for sale.
I do feel it's much better for Canada.
It's not for sale, won't be for sale, ever.
But never say never. Never say never.
Respectfully, Canadians' view on this is not going to change on the 51st state.
Okay, so that's the 51st state scuttle. But what about trade? What about your money? What about these tariffs? Gotta tell you, we are ending today pretty much where we started it. No trade deal. No movement for the president on removing any tariffs on Canada in this trade war, on steel, on cars, on energy, on anything that's not already covered under an existing agreement. Still, Prime Minister Mark Carney says, hey, at least the two are now fully engaged, even if it's just the start. With our team tracking the markets all day, not moving too much before or during the talk. So the question is now, is there any action coming at all on any trade deals? And could this 51st state talk be affecting tariff negotiations? We've got it all covered tonight. We want to take you to the White House to start us off. And we'll begin tonight with our White House correspondent, senior White House correspondent, Kelly O'Donnell, who's live for us on the North Lawn. So, Kelly, a lot to follow here today. The big question walking in the door had been, what happens with these tariffs? What happens with these trade wars? And there is no indication that these two countries are any closer to a deal now than they were 8 hours ago.
That's a fair assessment, and so much of the energy today was on all of the things about the nature of the relationship, but we don't have any updates yet about the substance of the real opportunity, as Prime Minister Carney described it, as he was deflecting the kind of push for Trumpian expansion of territory. He was saying, no, the opportunity here is on trade and new partnerships and the close relationship that has long existed between the United States and Canada, one that has clearly been frayed through this process of the president talking about not only wanting to annex the country, but also diminishing a lot of the products that they export and talking about the imbalances in trade and security. So meaningful conversations were part of the intention today. What we don't have a good sense of is, were there any things discussed in the private time when the cameras weren't there that could resolve some of the issues? And certainly for Prime Minister Carney, this is an important time, new in his administration, new in his time in government, to meet the president face-to-face, and what will be many other opportunities, because kind of the international circuit of important summits and conferences that both the prime minister and the president attend, they will see each other more. And so today was a measure of perhaps setting the personal piece, and the substance part, we're waiting to hear more details.